Hello team, welcome back to another devlog. Um, it's been 2 weeks since I released a demo for Tyranny, and I just wanted to go a little bit over the numbers um, that have changed since it was released. This is with zero advertising. I didn't post about it anywhere. So this is only whatever Steam was able to send my way. So yeah, we'll go over those numbers. One of the more important numbers is that I got my first subscriber, so thank you for that. Whoever you are, I don't think I can see that, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, let's go over some of these figures. I took a screenshot of before the demo wish list for my game, and we have 73 here. So yeah, this was 2 weeks ago, and today we have 82. It's pretty good. I mean, 9 wish lists. Wait, yeah, 9 wish lists. In 2 weeks, it's not too bad. But the more important part is the demo players, and we had 20 players. I think 2 of those are me. But yeah, it was actually, some people did get a little bit of play. This is kind of interesting little detail here is if you click on that, you get breakdown of how long each person played, and of course 1 to 10 minutes is the vast majority, but there's some of these that are close to 2 hours, and then plus 2 of these are me, so 3, 4, 5 people played over 2 hours, and I guess 3 of them played over 3 hours, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, I think it's I think it is because the game is niche. I think it'll appeal to a certain audience, and I think people will spend more time. Those people will spend more time with it than others. But yeah, that's pretty cool. So I guess that's pretty much for the numbers. Okay, flashbang out. Sorry about that. I'll go on to the letters part of the title of this devlog. So on the first day that the demo was out, I was getting new users, and some of them came back as question marks, like right here. And this one was complete question marks, and I was like, uh-oh, I never even thought about foreign language type of characters not appearing here. So the first thing I did was change the username structure to UTF-8 instead of Latin Swedish default, and then I was able to display here or enter the Japanese and Chinese characters. And so thankfully this person came back, and I saw that it was actually Chinese characters that were question marked out. This one did not come back. So yeah, I added simplified Chinese character support just for display, no translations. And then right after I did that, this person came by, and I was like, okay, I guess it's Japanese now. So I did that. I added Japanese character support. This will be for like your username appearing in the game, and also you can use it for inputs such as drone names and changing part names, stuff like that. Anything our user can input, they can now use more characters. And then as long as I was doing the Japanese, I also did Korean. So those should be covered for now. I think Cyrillic is part of the other font that I was using, so I don't think that's necessary to add by itself. Yeah, here's an example where you can use different characters for drone names and such. So I just pasted that person's name. I think I looked it up. I don't remember what it was. Young lad or something like that. But yeah, now you can have it here. Or if you had a body, you can if you rename it here, you can add something like that. And yeah, so hopefully that's nice enough for our East Asian friends to at least they give this game a chance. I do have everything, well, most of the text running through the Unity's localization settings plugin, not plugin, but whatever it's called, package. And so yeah, translation is definitely possible, but I will see if the game is merits it after initial early access release. So that was the language support, and the next thing that I did was this was mostly a selfish thing, but I did more level settings. So this is just what I use to make levels now. It makes it easier for me. So if you go to a level and you edit like you were able to before, and you were able to change this and add obstacles, but now you can also change the duration, which reflects here, and air resistance is, so everything is kind of moves at a certain well, everything is acceleration, and then the air resistance acts against that acceleration. So if the air resistance is 0, then things can accelerate forever, kind of like in outer space. And then if it's 100, then nothing ever moves. Let me just go ahead and add an engine real quick, and we'll do that. We're gonna go ahead and go forward. We'll add this bad boy here, and it moves just fine. Air resistance 0, and then it goes insane, and then yeah, don't put it at 0. 100 doesn't move at all. Yeah, so that's a possibility to make maybe some planets with denser air, that way you need a little more engine power, need to make your drone a little lighter or something of the sort. And then the newest feature is also that you can export. It's like export a level. You can name it something, blah, and then export. And then you can it makes a JSON file that I import into my assets, and that will be the level. But for the person, that really means nothing. Actually, no, yeah, you can import, and it'll show you that level. So now you have that. But you can also, if you change this to, it only exports drones from Team 2 Plus, because Team 1 is the user. This is arbitrary, but this is for me making levels. So if you export this now, yeah, on Team 1 will not be exported. If you export it now and you go ahead and import it here, you'll get that drone now, so you can edit it and such. So it's not really useful for a person right now, but I will be. I think one of my plans is to make user-made levels that will probably either go into this deploy section or its own section at some point. I also need to figure out how to use this Steam Workshop to maybe distribute those. Okay, another thing I realized that people might want, or I actually might want for seeing how many people are actually using the game or doing stuff, is I added these records for these levels. So your lowest amount of time will be your record for each of these levels, and then you have a leaderboard. You can have a leaderboard here, pulls from the database, and you can see that you're in the top 10. So it'll show the top 10, and then it'll show your spot if you're not in the top 10. Yeah, and each one has a separate one, and this one is, yeah, just tells you to finish it. Same deal for PvP battles, which will show. Free for all doesn't have a leaderboard because it's more like a casual thing where you just, these objectives will usually be just like win a certain amount of them, but there's no rating for free for all. There is a rating for 1v1 and 3v3 3v, why is that hard to say? 3v3. Yeah, you have to get a rating. Not too many people playing now. So yeah, that was a little bit of work, but it was nice. I think it's gonna be nice for people to look at for the competitive types, or yeah. And then we have new locations for sandbox drones. Okay, so every time you add a drone to arena, there was you used to stack them in the middle. Now it will go up, right, left, right, and then start splitting those angles. So you just keep adding them, and they'll be spread out. So this will be easier to test some sort of a big battle if you really want to. Kind of like this. I think they're all just gonna die. There you go. Yeah, so that's cool. I also added so there you can make chips visible and invisible individually, like I did here. But I was thinking, like, if you want to just look at the field, it'd be nicer to have a shortcut. So I added a V key as a shortcut where you can hide everything, hide all the chips temporarily, and toggle them with V. It'll also retoggle them up if you enable or disable, if you do a visible or invisible here. So just in case you hit V by accident, you don't know where your chips went, just toggling or untoggling one will make them appear again. I also added that into the controls description here, just in case anybody wants to know. And then I also added expanding windows, so I guess that's kind of visible. It's more of a look thing, but it's also, they kind of expand now. They used to just pop up, expand. Actually, I think it's kind of a little neat effect. Just in case a window pops over top of another one and hides the last one, at least you kind of can see where it came from and such, like what happened to your last window, because you can see it getting hidden. But mostly I did that because I really didn't like the end level screens from these events here. So I changed that to a regular window. So if you see this here and you get your results, this is a new window now. It'll show you your result, your duration for PvE, and then your I added the surviving drones too, because that's the main factor. If you have more than one or more drones survive, you are up for running to win. This is and the next factor will be damage dealt. This is more for free for all type stuff, or I guess 3v3 is also a thing. And then I added this button that you can just, instead of having to like close it and click done, you can just end it here. And then it also appears in these levels, and then you just got a little lasered here. So yeah, defeated there. And simulation, I would show the PvP one, but I don't think anyone's playing right now, so can't really see it. I don't think. No, nothing. Okay. Maybe I'll show the next devlog if I get some next fest users. So that'd be kind of cool. I also added new like part graphics, and the parts used to be kind of separated out by a little gap, which I thought it was okay because this is all a simulation anyway. But it kind of made the drones look, I don't know, unprofessional. Was that correct? So I made them connect at the actual spot, especially something like an extension would connect flush, and then it would be flush if you go here. And then I added like an extra cog thing that kind of connects it. So they're a little more compact. The drones will be a little more compact. And yeah, so I don't know. I think it looks kind of a little bit better. I'm still not super happy with it. Um, any ideas would be good. That's pretty much it for all the changes. I will come back with another devlog after next fest to share some more numbers. Um, I doubt it'll get much exposure, but we'll see. In fact, I actually don't want too many people to start playing right away in early access because I don't know how much my database architecture or the server that it's on can handle. So I kind of want more testers. I hate to say it, but the first customers will be the testers. I'm a AAA studio. Anyway, hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.